Alright, so let's do this. We might do things after this, I'm not sure. Oh, so we have this, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to do like anything after this. I might do something after this. We are doing not even remakes anymore. Uh, we're doing like customized factions at this point. We've done Neon, which was a remake faction, technically, so we technically have 13 remake factions. Then we have the Ancient Egypt faction, which could have definitely been a faction, it just wasn't. And now we're on to the modern faction. Uh-huh. What do you want me to make? It's like an androgynous hair. Well, we're doing that right now. Um, what is what the hell is an androgynous hairstyle in this game? We might also make Marvel Rivals characters because I've gotten addicted to that game. Let's see here. Um, uh, let's see here. What else? So we have citizen, athlete, martial artist. That's four. Or no, that's three. And then police is four. That's five with the soldier. Then the deer, that would be six. Airplane in quotation marks. Modern. What else? Tank, which is also in quotation marks. Break in progress. 24. You know what? That's a pretty androgynous hairstyle. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll do 50. Okay, so we have one down. I don't know if any of if these are all like actually good to have. Okay, let's see, a modern athlete. We'll make this like slightly deeper page or something, I guess. We give this a charge. We can make this. We can just put this in football gear for the time being, I think, because that's the only like sport clothes we have in this game right now. Strong tab G. This will be tankier, slightly bigger, heavier, and move faster. What is this? 200. Gotcha. This entire faction, I think, is more of a like quantity faction. That's not how you spell athlete. But okay, and then we go back here, and then that, and then this. And now let's see. What next? Next was the martial artist. This is going to have to be different. Taekwondo, we'll do that. Give him a parry. Let's see here, and then we'll give him a kick. Taekwondo kick. Boom. Do that one, and then that one. and that, and then I mean, you usually don't wear stuff like that. Fast.
this one so much.
There we go.
All right.
Let's change it to be Special Forces and Commander.
I might just say fuck it and do it again later. Even though I really don't want to. I hate this level so much. I don't want to beat my head on it for an hour just for it to be like another hour until there's a checkpoint. Does anybody know if there's a checkpoint soon? How? When is the next chapter 9 checkpoint? Thank you.
Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. I really don't know what to make for the last faction here.
I forgot that you can't just close
Wait,
them.
hold on a minute.
What's up, Chambers?
I could just use one of my other police, right?
I don't want to. I want to play the other game with you. Oh my god, there's this one and then one more after. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
Yeah, we can just use this one.
What if the next room's even harder? Fuck. I hate this room so much, though. I hate these stupid fish.
Okay, and then we need an actual soldier.
Split secondary summon. Thank you.
Do like an archer voice, a deep one.
Crap.
M4,
Wait.
M4 A1. So do we have that?
Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh. Oh.
Thompson, not really. Um, well, we can do that. And then,
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I
It's been
think
a while since I've played
their
this.
count is best, right? Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Number. In Celeste. Chapter
We'll
9.
visit dark green so that it can blend in more. We'll also make this a dark green so it can blend in more, and then make boots, I suppose.
I wish it was easier to just tell what level I'm on. It doesn't? Oh. I can hit save and quit. Wait. Wait. Does save and quit mean I can just return? Wait, wait. I want to try it.
What do I do for this last one? I'm very lost.
Wait. the game. I just can't go to another level. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot. I didn't do last time what I did. I remember last time I went to go check a different level to look for tapes, and that's why it put me back at the beginning. Okay, we're fine. All right, cool. Thank God. All right, you want to play some Brave Escape Streamers? Yeah, it turns out the checkpoints are only for if you go to another world. If you just save and quit, you can start where you were. Thank God. So there's checkpoints, but it's only for like going to a different level and returning to another world. But you can save and quit as long as you don't go to another world first. Thank God. I really didn't want to have to beat that before we could play.
Oh, let's see here. Now it's the Grenadier. Look at that. Should be definitely like it's just like ballistics though.
Two.
That that would be right.
Compared to one of them on par 3, co-op Celeste like Brave Escape Machines. Plus Brave Escape Peekaboo.
I would definitely like stop trying as hard on these remakes. I'm gonna be real.
Prepare for more of the same game.
I
Fuck
mean,
you.
they aren't even remakes in the first place.
Update.
We can make these a dark brown then.
Alright.
Make this a dark green.
It's been almost 2
There's some
minutes.
gloves. Make these a dark green, and then I mean, start running a little on. And this is the same price as a police officer, but maybe I gave the police officer more health. Not sure.
It's driving me crazy. The phone broke out. And it's like time be turning way too fast. You good? Alright. Yeah, this game is crazy too. If you thought Celeste was crazy, this is Celeste,
So there's
but you
that.
need
What haven't I done yet?
the same thing with two people perfectly in sync. We're only on the
Like,
third world,
I don't know
and I guess we've played for 6 hours.
what I could do
Only 20%? This game might be, I don't know, in some ways it might
for
be hard.
anything.
Well, I don't
Like,
know.
if I use time
Oh,
shift, that doesn't work because we have like the tribal
beginning
ages,
of Celeste is insane. Post game Celeste is also
and the
insane.
medieval ages,
It's
like
hard to say.
in the Stone Age, ancient era, ancient Egypt we have. There aren't enough stuff for like other ancient empires for me to use that. And Dynasty covers like a lot of the Asian empires.
Yeah, one person plays like an Indiana Jones cowboy combo dude, and the other person plays a robot, and they have their own set of different skills. It's pretty neat. And I did a little challenge for Dare Drop, and they gave me an extra key to give away. So if anybody's interested in this game, I got one key. They should have gave me two since it's a co-op. Now that I think about it, because it's hard to convince someone to get a key for a game for when they're still going to need a key. It's like I don't think you can play this unless you have another person.
Would have a dodge and probably a kick as well. We'll give it the pirate kick.
God, It Takes Two was one of the funnest games I've ever played as a co-op game. It was challenging in times. It never got too crazy hard, but it was just so fun to play.
Like I can't do a World War faction because that would essentially just be like the modern faction for the most part. We have
It's got
boots
great music. It really
that
captures the intensity of
actually these need to be like
the further you go.
agreeing says, but it doesn't look like he's just wearing like tights or something.
Okay. There's sticker on Steam? What do you mean?
Speedier, tankier.
Power chat from Steam? Fucking Steam. Whatever. Oh. Aw. Aw, that's cute. Cute heart.
Dude, this might be one of the like least effective factions for this.
I wish. Oh god. No, wait. Close that. Oh god, how do I do that? What'd you say? God damn. I guess we can always just change to other worlds if we get really bored of these. Oh yeah.
We don't have any left here, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do
Speed run.
uh
Bro, I can't believe this is only 20
for the
minutes.
last faction.
Alright, which one do you want to do? Oh, I guess we'll just do. I guess we'll just start where we were. Okay. Oh, that's right. I can grab things. I don't remember how though.
There's a deal. We'll give him
Okay.
another helmet. Let's see.
Yeah. All right.
That one.
Or on the next one.
Vest.
Oh, okay, not like that. Yeah. All right. And here we go. You drop the rope. I keep trying to do a Celeste dash. What the fuck? Oh, I need to pull it back over. I see.
That one. Real. I cannot be bothered to care right now. Let's see here. Let's do that. And then do that again. Brown, make this green. Then give some boots.
Yeah.
Those are brown. That works for me. We'll give him 300.
Okay.
Lower his cost to 300. And then he's like our support unit.
Alright, because I need to bounce you over this. And then I guess you drop a rope on the platform and I'll jump across. Alright, on the this one.
Boom. There we go. Good.
Uh-oh.
What am I missing here? Hi, Gaka. Enjoy the lurk. Enjoy the realm.
uh,
Are you doing anything right now?
I guess we just need to time it so I can boost you up there.
Oh, you are. You just started. Okay, I'll return the favor. Boom, boom.
Yeah, they do.
Mhm. Modern right guard.
Oh, right. We could just hang on the rope. All right.
What? What?
Just hang on the rope. I'm gonna go for it. Oh.
Um,
All right. This one.
what do I do? What do I do with this?
You need the rope. Oh shit. No.
It'll be like through the H's or something like that if I were to put all those together.
For the mimic? You have these crazy switches. What did each row? That's tricky. Eat cake. Eat cake. Oh shit. Okay.
And these ones, it doesn't actually matter what they have on because
Holy shit.
thousands,
Is that a tractor beam for you? You can turn off the thing.
750. We got that.
Yeah, go ahead. What am I supposed to do right there? Oh, I think I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold it right. Alright, yeah. You can jump for it. Oh,
Then the
okay.
final one, I can't believe I'm doing it, is the politician. I'm not gonna name it names or anything. I'm just saying. There's a saying that you don't trust a politician, just in general. And let's be real, no matter what we like, politics
Alright.
rule the world.
Jump back in and then fall towards that platform
Politics and money.
so it doesn't electrocute you. Alright, well, let me know when you're going for it.
Now, I am American, so this will be at essentially the pinnacle of American political power,
Alright, that's what we got.
but not naming any names, just the things that they can do, like authorize nuclear launch codes, for instance, um, gather a huge following of people.
Oh god. I'll have to flip it all
Is
the time.
that how you say it? King is the closest we have to that. Do we have a suitcase in the game? No.
Oh,
Briefcase?
you have to
No.
get away too. It won't let you get to the end.
No case in the game.
Oh, oh,
We have the charge.
okay.
That's the nuclear launch codes.
Went the wrong way.
Uh,
Hold on a second.
this is people following them. I need another androgynous hairstyle. Uh, there aren't many of that in the game.
Oh,
That looks too close to someone for my liking.
yeah, it's gonna be hard to feel super, hope you're feeling better for the campaign.
Um, um, sure.
Okay. Are you feeling a little bit better? I think it would be better if you jumped and then I switched it off midway. You think that'd be better than trying to jump from the platform? Like if it just kind of went in like
This could be the most expensive one in the faction. How? This faction is not expensive. Holy crap.
All right, so just go straight for it. I'll try and pull it out. Well, did you? I don't.
Okay, so we have that.
Oh, I didn't realize you were going straight for it right away. I was just trying to get it positioned. All right, getting the feel for this though. Okay, yeah, as long as we're on the same page.
Love you too. Have fun working. So Marvel Rivals is gonna be something hard to make. What do I do? Do I have any factions that have 10 people in them already? Well, have fun. Just remember that just remember that once you're done with it, you get to see me again. Ha 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 ha. So fucking tired, dude. I don't know what it is right now. Um,
Right. All right. Okay. Okay.
so that's the modern faction done. I'll go ahead and fix sounds here, hopefully.
The idea is to do it in the like the arc of your jump and not like as
What's a modern color? Who knows, man? What's a modern thing? Um,
yeah. We may as well get this one since it's relatively easy.
uh, the Gatling gun?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Gatling guns are
And then I'll just.
fairly modern
Okay.
in comparison to the rest of tabs.
I thought the build up was slower.
Okay, let's see here. We have the citizen, the athlete, uh, police, grenadier, and their soldier, martial artist, special forces, politician. The cheapest faction so far, like by a mile.
Now this game is the craziest trust fall game ever. All right. So what are you doing? Are you going
If
for
I
the
had one more in
the
Lunaria,
runoff or
I could
or okay?
actually
Oh, that's so close.
making the planets is not a bad idea. Now that I think about it, we're doing that. We're making a faction based on what, including Pluto and the Sun. That's 10, right?
My God.
8 planets. Uh-huh. And then we'll include Pluto afterwards. And then the Sun. Okay. So, we're calling it the Celestial Bodies.
Sorry, that one was really late.
I don't know what to give these guys. So it's fast, so we'll have this be at this 2. It's the smallest one, so we'll have it be 0.94 times the size. Um, without sense. We'll do this. We'll do this in miles. Do this in miles divided by 10. So it has 303 health now. What else is this planet known
Is
for?
it going to the ceiling or no?
Temperature. Okay, so it needs
Go, go.
ice and fire.
Watch it. Can you jump? Yeah. Wait, I think I can
So
destroy
I'm
it.
pretty sure the other side, like the dark side of it, is completely is like it's like you like freeze on the dark side of Mercury. You take a. Oh, my nose is
Jumping. Oh my god. Interesting. See the single system. Oh. Oh, okay. Only need one for it. And then we. Oh. Oh shit. Nope. That one gets stuck, I guess. Right. There we go.
okay. Mercury is gray.
You're gonna need to jump. I'll turn it on some point down there for you to get the jump out of it.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Mercury, we can say it's
I guess we can just.
would have like the old person hairstyle.
Do you need a boost? Or no? Ew.
What else?
Alright.
Oh yeah, these are these are clothes. That's for sure. Let's not give the old person a crop top. Okay, we can do double gray hair. Okay.
Holy shit. This is crazy. Isaac says, yo, what up? What? Oh, I guess they do have a little bit of a tail.
Okay, now then back to writing here. Shall we do
There's so many balls right now.
snow and ice? So then, what is Venus known for? Hottest. Okay, it also is the opposite direction. I
Are
752. Okay.
any of those platforms like in the Alright, here we go. And cat. I got coconut balls.
This will have dual fireball throw. Maybe we can give it, maybe we can give this thing spin to win. I'm pretty sure Venus is supposed to be a woman, so we'll do like, we'll make it a woman. Not shorts. Let's do the pants, and then, do we have like heel? No. Mine? No. Just shoes. What is it? 752. That is a jump.
It's being pretty sneaky for a while. Wait, we just have to bring back water. I guess that's gonna lock it. Yeah, it's gonna lock. And we can just go over. True. They got really dyslexic. I forgot which one is the rope hold and which one is the. Oh, wait. I need to pull it and write it back, I think. No, wait, no. Wait, what?
You can call this one Terra because that's like what Earth is called in certain things. Um,
Because electric.
so first off, 792.
Alright, whenever this next, not this one, but the next orb goes up the rope, you want to go. Alright, go. I hit the wrong button. Alright, whatever that orb starts going up the wall.
Raise wall, and then let's stomp. Honestly, we can have like all of the abilities here. Thor, lightning, or maybe we save these because Earth is Earth.
Oh, okay.
And so we give it the Earth abilities.
Oh, you need to rope me.
We'll increase that a bit. Terra is also like a woman. Mother Earth. Um, Dress.
Oh, fuck. I fucking forgot.
Well, these don't go in order, but that's okay.
I was kind of the opposite. I'm not even exaggerating. I was born a little bit over 3 months early. I was like almost literally half baked. I wonder why I'm still squishy.
Oh, God. Okay, so we have what Mars is known for. It's just known for being red. Okay, 4,200, 421. Gotcha. And it has potential for life. So we're gonna translate that into a ring. It has potential. I think we can just call it Mars. These are already red, so that works. Make this red and then adding a shirt underneath. Red shirt, yeah, sure. And then what's this? It's gonna be another red and the view have to be red. We'll make you this red. So this is the simplest one for me to choose. And then do a final red. And then 421. It's also type pretty small, so we'll do like 0.96.
Hold on, I don't think I've ever seen a formula that really hit me so hard.
Yeah. Okay. So let me actually pull up like some music or something while the tabs audio is not exactly the best.
There's one video in there where it just cycles the same 4 videos for like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's one of the meme palms, right?
Thunderbolt throw, and then Banshee hands for wins. Oh my god, actually, hold on a minute. Do I want to do that? Give it spin to win, and then enrage, so it can become a tornado, right? No, we'll just straight up give it the, tornado swipe. This is also the biggest one, so we need it to be. Okay, for what? So what happens if they get this thing down, like, over halfway? Okay, so in Rage Wars, well, you do need spin to win for this thing to turn into a tornado. You need to have something that has like an eye in it, yeah, like that. Okay. I mean, honestly, it does kind of work without it. We can have like a full face mask on him. I can't change the clothing right now. Well, that is a shame. Wait, we could have just done that. Even if I go down to like that, that's still 5,000. I'm just gonna have to find something in the numbers that actually makes sense. Jupiter's diameter is 142,800 kilometers, which is where this number is coming from, if you want the answer to that. Um, okay. Saturn is known for its rings. Okay. Okay. this is going to be like 1.3, 17 times, and then this is 1205. Sword Implosion has a ring. Solar Maelstrom has a ring. Um, this this is a ring. Just all the circle abilities, really. This is also a ring. That like actually is a ring. Um, ring. Hmm. I kind of want to say the storms, and I actually want to say the Solar Maelstrom. Let's see here. What is a ring in this? That is not a shield. Another two rings there. Do we have anything that can be a ring around his body that isn't a belt? I don't think so. Actually, these are kind of rings. I know this is known for tilt. I know that Uranus is known for its tilt. Uh, if we do this and divide by 100, that's 48. That's not enough. Okay. I don't think it'll accept the name Uranus. It might because that's the name of the planet, but we're just gonna call it Urn. And then this has ice. This is cold. This is a cold planet. So we'll give it dual icicle throw, and then all of the ice. Breath, Karina, Ice Storm. We'll also make this 1.15. And then 511. We'll make it heavy. There's no way for me to turn this thing on its side. It's like this blue. Um, we'll do that. Now then, what is Neptune? Wings. Okay. So Banshee Sphere, and then double Banshee hands. So Uranus was 1.13, and then also 5 times there. No, wait, it's 495. Right? What did I do? Then that'll be 500. Okay, yeah. There's two different types of blue. So I think we could just go in order, right? Ancient Egypt into modern, into neon, into celestial forms. This used to be a planet, and it's half the size of a country on Earth. Okay, what is Pluto known for? Wasn't really given anything. So it has to be 140. That's like significantly smaller. Let's see here. What does this do? What does Pluto do? Um, we give it dual sure control. It kind of needs it. Well, give this a mask too. We do like that, and then this becomes like a yellow. We give it spin to win because I feel bad for it, and we'll reduce its cost. Okay, Sun's known for being hot. Everything circles around the sun here. But that's an issue because the sun is I don't know if you guys knew this, but the sun is really freaking big. Uh-huh. So what if I did that? uh, Fire wave and then Maelstrom 3 times. Kinda rough to look at, I'm gonna be real. This is already red. So we'll make it red again, and then we'll do this as a white and this as a yellow. Oh my god, dude, this is something to look at. That. And my game crashed. Okay, Mercurius, Mars, Pluto, right? And then Terra, Neptune, Venus, Uran, Saturn, Jupiter, and Sol. We've done it. That is all of the remakes done. And then I just need to go through and make all the campaigns for them and the stories. And my God. But you know what? Now we get back into this with the remake faction tournament. Tribal Farmer, uh, Ancient, like, Viking, then Dynasty, Renaissance, Pirate, Spooky, West, Light and Dark. Okay. So this is what we have. We have Renaissance and Wild West. Then Ancient, Farmer, Viking Tribal, Dynasty, Light, Dark, Medieval, and then Pirates. We can get Cure versus Dynamite. Literally like the worst weapon in the game, honestly, dude. Literally rather have like no weapon than the dynamite throw. Painters take game one. Ooh, you really flow for the fences there. Renaissance up 1 point. Good matchup here. Balloon Grabber versus the Miner. Forgot how fast they were. Balloon Grabber has kind of been, like, inadvertently nerfed a lot by me just making things heavier, just in general. Good hit, Miner. What a dodge. Twice. Oh my god, no. You gotta get up, bro. What a wild victory from the Balloon Grabber. I just realized that, like, these miners don't look like any different. As you know, they got a shirt on, right? Yeah, they got a shirt on and gloves. I think you have a new helmet, maybe? Not actually sure back in these times, like, how different units looked. I just knew how differently they functioned. Not even close. Well, this is unfortunate. New balloon archer. I know those gloves are weird. And, like, also backing up and everything. Yeah, that's actually. Alright. You home or what? You going home? What's your job anyway? Yeah, I don't know why stuff like the cactus, hay bale, and blunderbuss are like physically worse when you make them in the creator than when you make them than the base game. Oh, okay. That's painful. Like the real cactus might just be better suited for this task. Like this remake cactus is weird. Like okay, let's see here. They can't kill them fast. I don't know who has long range in this matchup. Oh, it's the crossbows. But it doesn't matter because they suck. It's the crossbows by far. Wow, they almost got a full reload in before the natives actually had a chance to fire. It doesn't matter though because these crossbows like don't hit their shots. That's so unfortunate. But hey, the Wild West get on the board now. 3-1. Fencer versus Lasso. I don't see that changing. I'm also pretty sure he gets one shot by Musketeer, but you know, who knows? Yup. Okay, good matchup here. Halberd and Prisoner. Both are pretty tanky melee units. Prisoner does deal way less damage, and then the Halberd but has enrage. It's not enough. They need better damage output for this matchup. It was the same thing with like the Chieftain or the Executioner. I think the Executioner was the Does does the Halberd match up against the Executioner in the remake series? They have killed a few of them, so it's not like a complete total wash. Oh, the Halberds have a dodge. That's really good. I mean, Renaissance has one already, but let's see if they can. I mean, the Renaissance is one, but let's see if the Wild West can push up some more points. That's so close. Oh my god. Okay, 1-1. Okay, they put up another point on the board. So, okay, so the 8 versus 5. There we go. The champion fencer versus the sheriff. I mean, they do have projectile block, which is unfortunate. They can disarm the gun. This wasn't even close to fair. But I think I'm just gonna do 2 mares versus Da Vinci instead of like having it be just sort of this huge battle. Oh my god, they spread him. Well, it became 4-7 at the end. Do you feel like doing anything today, Loaf? Or nah? Citizen versus Storyteller. It's fine if your plans are just watching me play. Wow, one shot. Okay, I suppose that's a point towards ancient. Hello, Hilbert. How you doing today? That just barely hit his foot and he just disintegrated. I am tired, but we have all 16 I thought that hit him in the I thought that hit him in the dick. Oh my god, I was gonna say that would be so painful. Taking that giant skewer right to your crotch. Um, but we're fine. I'm tired though. It's like in general. Let's see. This should be 7 versus 3. We got done with all the remake series, making of units. We still need to go through the campaigns and make those, but we have like a month left, I think, technically, if I do one campaign a week. But all the units are done. We have all 160 units and then some of the extras. And then I need to make the final one, which is the bosses, like you versus one boss. That's like super strong. Oh my god, he actually did it. He actually used. Good job, Snake Archer, for actually using the dagger I gave you. Hoplite versus Hay Baler. Hoplite wins. This should not be a matchup that Ancient wins. For once, their Ballista Archer matchup is really bad. Ad break in a minute, guys. But what you doing today, Hilper? Well, that sucks. I mean, there was not much of a chance for the Blizzard Archer to actually just win that matchup. It was not very fun for him. Gladiator and Potion Seller begin. I can do that. I'm. I think I actually do have yours, but I'm. No, but I really could. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I would rather do that when you have like more, like the entire at least base game remade. Mine are meant to be stronger in comparison to the base game, essentially. But I mean, it would be fun to just see if there are any like. Uh, well, now it's time to wait for the ad break to finish before I continue talking about it. Yeah, I know. I know you're on ads. Let me see here. It's very clear the farmers win this matchup. Okay. Minotaur versus the Harvester. This is gonna be close. Oh my god. Those two charges just kind of ruined all the Harvesters that were left. Welcome back. So as I was saying, it'll be fun to see like any of the interactions that we have. Minotaur won, but I do, if you want to see that, I do want to wait until you have finished the base game remakes at the very least. At the very least, the factions, like not Legacy or Secret, just so we can have like full full on stuff. And I think I did do the tribal before, but it's been a long time since that one. Like I think I was like less than halfway through with the remakes at that point. Now we have a full 160 units. Harvester does need a buff. Remake Harvester does need a buff. It's losing to the Minotaur. I think he needs a size increase. Like I did do some of the secrets, but like not all of them. Zeus versus the Traveler. Jumping in. I think Dracula also needs a bit of a buff so that he doesn't hover all the time because it kind of screws with him. This is closer than I would have thought. Because Remake Zeus is a good unit. Like, I could totally start a league just based on the remakes. There's nothing in there, and they're all, like, pretty balanced against each other. Artemis versus Scarecrow. Ancient is one win away from taking a dub, like, a total faction-based dub. How much are these birds gonna do? They're gonna do enough. They're gonna do enough. Can they do it again? You could also do a viewers versus each other, but with the remakes. I would kind of have to ban a few units though, because they're really good. I might have to figure out a way to do that before actually going into it. I made the campaigns anyway. That's it though. They taken it. Team versus humanity. 9 to 16. 48 versus 45. I mean, bro, these poor areas are gonna go flying everywhere. If he wins this, I mean, he's just solidified his place as like third best unit in the remake series. He has no right to win this. Oh my god, he's so tanky. I think it's like 12,000 effectively. I'm pretty sure he is the second. No, he is the tankiest unit I've made. I was gonna say second because I just got done making the fucking planets as units, but because of how I did it, none of them do. Some of them would have had more, but none of them do. I mean, it doesn't matter that Wizard won that matchup. Ancient won the interaction, essentially. Okay, Tribal versus Viking. It's the Raider versus the Scout. Good job, bro. That's actually a good job, though. Hilbert, do you like team shooters? I think we're in a stalemate here, but that's very obviously a Viking win. Like, you never played TF2 or like Overwatch? Battler versus Pelter. Fortnite, no. It's like Valorant, TF2. Fortnite's just an FPS. I mean, in Roblox, typical colors do count. But like, we're looking at like abilities and stuff as well. Valorant, Marvel Rivals, TF2, Overwatch. Okay. Berserker versus the Street Fighter. Which one? Yeah, that counts. Good misses, guys. Honestly, you could have literally just stood there and just held the spear out, and the Berserker might have just impaled himself on it. I'm gonna be real. Axer versus Tribal Infantry. What? Oh, that's Thor. I changed his clothing. It's just a design choice. I don't remember why. I feel like I stated it somewhere in a video or like a previous stream, but I don't actually know the reason why I changed his clothing to the. Okay, I don't actually know why I changed his clothing to be blue. I don't remember. But, like, Thor's also a great unit. Dude, why does ice suck so much in this game? Does anyone know? Does anyone know why they don't like ice? I mean, they're Swedish. Of course they don't like ice. It's ice all the time up there. It's ice and snow all the time. What is that one doing to her? Like Ice Storm, like Firestorm, they actually like move in front of them a bit. Ice Storm doesn't. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. You know, dude, she should just surround herself in the Ice Storm instead. You know, I was not expecting Tribal to go 3-3 with with the Viking faction. I thought the Viking faction. I thought the Viking remake was a lot better than this. Remake Uller, which is I think actually just kind of strictly inferior to regular Uller, because for some reason the game did not let me give him two Uller axes. It would only let me give him one. And actually, the shaman is just taking it. Like he's just tanking those hits. Valgarl versus Chieftain. Yeah, it's the Jarl Valkyrie hybrid that continues to shine. They win. They do win. I mean, I ship them. The Viking versus the Tamer. But actually, the real story is that I just kind of ran out of space and I had to combine two units, so I just combined the Valkyrie and the Jarl. This is not a good matchup for the Tamer. Um, it does come down to the it does come down to the Tribal King versus Thor, of which I'm pretty sure I have to do 16 versus 65. If this is too much, I'm just gonna move it to 41. Go. Say goodbye to that one, and then the battle ensues. Team Rocket blasting off again. Ah, Tribal King. Both of these do have Enrage, which is going to make this take a lot longer than it should. I'm seeing very many dead Tribal Kings. Any dead Thors yet? No, but there are some that are very low, and then I see this one that's on almost full health. And, that's really bad. Nah, Thor's just too good. Didn't one of only one Thor died. One of the 16 Thors died fighting against 65 Tribal Kings. I know. I know you would. Do I have it? No, this isn't it. This isn't it either. I don't think I have it locally downloaded. Ooga booga. What's next? Dynasty and the Light. The Valkarl is that for me, dude. The Valkarl, I think it's an abomination, but I'm glad I made it. Oh, oh, good job, Samurai. Game one goes to the Samurai. How about game two? Oh, they're mad. They want this win, but are the Samurai gonna let them have it? It's close. It's close again. It's almost down to just one left. Game three. Meeting in the middle, you know, just all of it going down in the middle. Lots of 1v1. Nope. 2v1. And that's a samurai victory. This is also not a fun matchup for the Chuko firework. Go. It didn't even break through their shields. But they still win. Maybe? Up, no, we got one left. We just gotta reload again. Just like that. Chuko Firework takes game one. He keeps doing this. He keeps winning matchups that are good for the Chuko Firework, in my opinion. So many explosives. That was a slaughter in game two. Game three. I think they've gotten every single one of them on at least one firework. Some of them died from fall damage. I don't even think they were done exploding. This is far. Dynasty up 2-0 on the light faction. This was still I think the hardest one I had made. Like I don't remember having as much of an issue with any of the other factions as I did with going through the light faction campaign. It might also be because I swapped the style and said I'm gonna try and find a way to win with every faction. Like, dude, I know the monk isn't exactly the fastest thing that you've seen, but like he opened the firestorm right in front of the monk. Like, dude, if that was the ice, that was ice, that would be back here. Also, they won. They one-shot him. It's incredible what a monk can do when it actually has, a damage output. Sunspot takes game two. He missed. That's 2-2 now. Wait, how quickly things change. I don't see this one going very well. Sacred Spear versus Quarcher. Oh, they both have it. Okay, yeah, that's Dynasty win. Yeah, I somehow forget what I've given everyone. Pure Paladin versus Ninja. Ninja's not good. I need to give the Ninja a buff. Probably like a cost decrease. Good backflip. You ever just backflip a giant stomp? And he's dead. Like, in theory, it's a really cool idea, and then you get to it, and then he just dies. He just dies when doing it. Oh my god, dude, all three of them fell to the death from their own bomb spin. He did die to fall damage, and that's the thing, that's what sucks. Okay, Solar Schemer versus Shogun. How much does this do to them? Just barely, like, about half. You could easily do this, like, 3 times. Oh, there's the second one. Almost was the third one. And then they heal, though. That's really unfortunate for the Shogun. And also the fire. The fire is also really unfortunate. Alright. Dragon Warrior versus... I don't remember what I named this thing. Well, that sucks for him. Sunstrike. Okay, yep. I mean, I don't think Dynasty's getting any more wins here. Especially not when you call the Temporal Tailor onto the scene. It's just not fair. This is literally a Chronomancer that has more tools at his disposal and costs less. How does that make sense? Anyway, Super Sunstrike versus the Monkey King. Might nerf Super Sunstrike and the Darkness Demon by just increasing the cost. I mean, that's it. That's a win. This is actually a pretty good matchup for the Monkey King to win. Because if he can just keep cloning himself, or like just, ah, it would take so long for them to actually kill him. That's unfortunate. That's a light win, 8-3. You know, we kind of, I thought Dynasty might have a chance. Might have had a chance there. Next up is the Dark versus Medieval. Oh, this is not going to be a fun matchup for your boy, the Shadow Assassin. He got ganked. He got ganked. They one-shot this poor fool. Actually, already know the outcome of this, the ending matchup at least. Dark Defense versus an Archer. No, one of these things sounds a lot cooler than the other. They do have the potential to win this. These are some brutal finishes, though. I mean, they go down in essentially one or two arrows. Maybe three if they're lucky. That ragdoll. Well, damn. Anyway, that's a dark win. Mad Mechanic versus the Squire. They didn't even get a hit in. Catapult Thrower versus the Wicked Whip. I mean, there's just so many of them. They aren't going to get close enough for the Fire Wave to actually do anything against them. This should be a pretty easy medieval dub. Which, by the way, medieval is the only faction that actually has a support, like a strictly support unit. Which, when you think about it, makes sense because the medieval faction in base game it has two support units. Ad break starting in 60. Tempest, uh, Tempest of Tricks versus the Footman. Yeah, Shadow Slice versus the Executioner. Ad break starting now. Some of these Shadow Slices are at low HP, but you know, most most of the Executioners are dead. Death Dealer versus the Queen. Yep, yep, that's the ad break. Darts won in the matchup, but we still keep going. This is a good test for them. This is a good test for this unit. The Knight is a good unit, so if they can take out the Void Monarch this time, seeing so many dead Knights, golly, dude. These factions are so strong. I think they just all kind of need a price like all these top tier units need a price increase. And they might need to remake the um fuck the entire like thing. So what was this? 60, 60 versus 45 versus 60. That'll be 3v4. Also might change this so he has like just like 5 different Vlad and Bales. Either that or decreases HP like very heavily so that his weakness is like super, like his super weakness is range. The Darkness Demon and Sunstrike are too strong right now. Absolutely walloped. Dark takes it. Finally, Pirate versus Spooky. Starting off with the Pirate Raider versus the Skeleton Warrior. I think it's either light or dark, if you ask me right now. I mean, that is kind of what this tournament is meant to do. Find out which of these factions has the best units in like their respective categories and their matchups. Blunderbuss versus the Skeleton Archer. Like it should either be light or dark because I struggled very heavily in testing out the light remake, and then the dark has probably the single strongest unit I've made for the remake so far. That is not a boss. That is not like a for fun special boss type unit. Like I have stuff like the Buddha, which are stronger, but aside from that, I don't think I have a unit that is stronger than the Darkness Demon. Or at least in his category, especially. For units in general, like the Ballista Archer should do really well against him. And like that's like the one matchup I know he's not gonna be very well versed in. So one candle had put in work. Or I guess it's these bomb throwers were not putting in work. Aside from that, Ancient should be pretty good. Ancient, Viking, and Dynasty should all be like up there. It's kind of hard to say because, like, if we were doing this in teams, which we aren't, we're doing this as kind of singles. Like, Ares, Thor, and the Monkey King can absolutely carry their entire team to a victory against another full ass faction. But when they only make up one match, it's a lot harder to tell. Like, Ancient also has remakes Zeus, who's really strong, and Ballista Archer, who's also really strong, and usually wins its matchup. So they have like 3 units of 10 that pretty much always win their matchup. Spooky's mid tiers are really good as well, which is what we're getting to right now. The mid cost units, Spore Witch is a great unit. Necromancer is great. Banshee is Banshee. And then the Void Reaper is also a really strong unit. Oh, and then don't forget about the Unleashed Swordcaster. That's right. I think the weakest remake right now is probably going to be Farmer. Like, the Tamer and Pelter do so much to help out the Tribal remake. That's 3-3 on the Pirates. It could also be Wild West for the sole fact that they have Dynamite. Like Cactus, Dynamite Thrower are both really bad units. Anyway, this is not the best matchup for Necromancer, huh? He could actually have probably still won that with just one. What is happening over there? We found one matchup that the remake Necromancer doesn't win. This is like one of the strongest crowd control units I have. If he actually like decided to start hitting the clams first, I mean this would be easy. Oh my god, he actually does one shot just the clam thrower in general. Too many clams though. Too many clams. Oh no, they need to one shot all these guys real fast. And GG's. GG's, GG's. Good try, Captain. Good try. Jeez, nope. Bye. 7, and then this should be 8. Dracula versus the Pirate Queen. Two very tanky units. Around the same price, actually. Just tanky melee units. Yeah, this is what I mean. Dracula has a hard time actually fighting anything. Because it floats and it can't actually pin down any of the unit it's trying to set. Anyway, Pokemon! Pokemon Legends ZA starters release. We got gameplay footage. That's pretty cool. They killed one of the Pirate Queens. That's also pretty cool. It does come down to this. Void Reaper and then remake Blackbeard, though. I'm choosing Tepig as my starter. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm a fire type person, and I might actually just do a full-on fire type only run through the game. Actually, I probably won't. I'll probably do my first run of Legend ZA normal, and then do a fire type only run or something like that. I don't want to do challenge runs like that all the time, but like I think it would be fun to do one. That's a Reaper victory. Ugh. They're getting surrounded by the Reapers, which is really bad for them. What a flip, Blackbeard. Just too many Reaper sides for them to deal with. And he does have one rage left in him to try and kill another one of them, but nah, it's just not gonna be enough. You take that. Just five, just barely. Speaking of hero shooters, I have kind of wanted to make a hero shooter based on like Miles season stuff. I think it would be fun. But like at least like have the idea down. What do we have here? Medieval, ancient, Wild West pirate, late Renaissance, tribal dynasty, farmer Viking, and then spooky dark. I don't know how this happened either. Like these units are effectively the same, but peasant only costed like 20, and then citizen costed like 100. Ooh. Citizen takes game one. How about game two? Peasant? Peasant gonna win this one? No. Citizen takes it 2 games in a row. Infantry versus archer. Okay, so that's 1-1. Squire versus Snake Archer begin. Why doesn't the snake like just disintegrate when it gets deflected like that? Did they lose? They lost one squire during that. Lost another one, I see. Lost another squire. Two more squires, but snake archers have been reached. They're getting one shot. Squires take it. Squires take game one. Surprising. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Snake archers, or I guess the snakes, were mad that they lost that. They definitely took their revenge. Getting closer. There's only three squires left. He's gonna reach it. And he did it. He took down two by himself. What a hero in that squire. So close with the snake archers. Okay. That's the Spartan. Okay. With the archer versus the catapult thrower. Well, this is highly unfortunate for the catapult thrower. They only killed one. You just grazed them. Oh, that's a fun matchup. Gladiator versus Portland. It's close. The Portland win 2-0. Okay. The Minotaur versus the Executioner. It was it's like the Executioners are gonna win this though. Winning the Executioner. It was like the Executioner will win this matchup. Not the easiest matchup for them. Minotaurs are very squirmy, and it's hard for the Executioner. Why is it so hard for the Executioner to use his axe? 45 versus 7. Where did she go? She actually just disappeared. That's so many arrows. What? Where did that one queen go? Knight versus Artemis, 20v3. It's not gonna be easy for Artemis. This is like she does do well against like big units like this, but that shield is just a bit too big for her arrows. It doesn't even matter that Ares just actually wins this matchup. Right? That's a pretty bad evil. Wild West versus Pirate. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Blunderbuss and the Miner. That's 2-0. Bomb Throw versus Cactus. Red victory. That puts Wild West on the board. Native versus Swashbuckler. You know, some of these weren't like firing into the air. This would actually be a pretty easy thing. Two very similar units. It's funny that they actually did get matched up against each other. Lasso wins game one. Game two. Harpoon Gun wins game two. How about game three? Pirate won game three. One cannon, one gunster. No. Cannon takes game one. Is there a chance that he misses? No, it's actually way worse. Plans versus prisoner. Blue. That's another pirate dub. That's it, technically. Deadeye versus Captain. Captain wins. Actually, pretty surprising for that one. Sheriff and Pirate Queen. Mayor Blackbeard. I feel confident in saying that that was a mayor victory. Golly, bro. Light versus the Renaissance. Sure, Righteous Brawler. Okay, Solar Shield, Balloon Grabber. So close for that one. The blue, bringing her up. And that's a lot more commanding of a victory for the Ballooner. Speaking of balloons, Balloon Archer and Gallant Blade. Gallant. How can it dodge in the air? What a catch! Renaissance takes that one. Do I even have to run this? Crossbow has been such a terrible unit. Yep, right over its head. I feel like literally did a split and just avoided all of them. Okay. Sacred Spear versus the Venser. I mean, I think this unit was already going to be strong enough without any of that additional shit on it. Pure Paladin and the Musketeer. It's going to be close. And well, this one takes that one. How about another game? That time, none of the bullets hit her. None of the balls. This one Ray Musketeer is just gonna get absolutely slammed right now. She's actually, I was gonna say, she's still gonna die from her own giant stomp. Solar Steamer and the Halberd. Welcome back, Hilbert. Good hit, Talbert. Not letting it get enraged off. Did I really give 3 units in this faction enrage? Yeah, that's gotta change, but after the tournament's done. Like, this entire faction needs, like, an HP reduction. Both this and the Dark faction need some cost increases across the board. Some abilities are moved. Sunstrike versus the Jouster. Yeah, they don't care. They're fast enough to actually just full on reach Sunstrike before the orbs get off. No matter what, it's gonna come down to the last match. Like, Temporal Taylor should not have enrage, I'm realizing. It's ridiculous that I actually thought that was a good idea. I mean, makes it really hard to fight, but other than that, nothing else really. Super Sun Strike versus Da Vinci. Da Vinci can't even get hit. Or that happens. One Da Vinci down. This will be huge if Da Vinci can actually win this fight. They have the knockback. Nothing in this game actually dodges cannons. One Da Vinci is upside down. Yes, I had to make him flying because there was no way for me to make this unit work otherwise. The cannons were just too much recoil. I mean, it hardly works in this regard either, because, like, what are you doing? I didn't want to give him the hand cannon. These are strictly Da Vinci's cannons in the unit creator. Kinda had to give them to him. Would it really be the Renaissance faction without the Da Vinci tank? They're getting close. They're getting close. This is a horror movie. And then you just have that one guy over there. I can't even, like, do anything to call this early. Every shot miss is huge. This is not the appropriate music for a scenario like this, but you know what? Don't care. Um, Damn, that's some flexibility there, Da Vinci. Sunstrike definitely needs like an HP reduction. Oh, two Da Vinci's down. Still looking over there. They're getting closer. Hello, Toki. These health bars are very low, except for this one, because this one's got two on him. Oh no! Three Da Vinci's down. That's not good. This one's gotta finish this one fast. Come on, Da Vinci, you gotta lock in, buddy. How's it going, Toki? Oh, four Da Vinci's down. Chill. We've gotten the rest of the remake factions done, and now we're just doing this little tournament that I put together with the remake units in order to figure out which of the current ones, the 12 base game remakes, is the best. And exactly how in order are these? That poor one has to deal with three of them. And this is just a 1v1 over here. They're gonna push him off the map? Units are actually like smart on this map. Like they don't usually like continue to go towards the edge of the map. They'll just like slowly rotate around. There's no way this one handles three of them at once. This is the longest fight you've ever seen. And down he goes. I mean, at this point, it's pretty clear that Super Sunstrike takes this dub. Oh my god. Scout versus Samurai. Scouts take game one. How about game two? Oh! Scouts take, or Samurai takes game two. Game three. Samurai takes game three. Luther versus Hugo Firework. Oh, that's Pelter dub. They're in. These Hugo Fireworks had to hit all their shots in order to win this matchup. They didn't. They missed a few. They missed two Pelters. It's over. And they missed three this time. That's even worse. Pelter continuing its reign over just the general tournament scene, over the general scene at this level. The Tribal Archer versus the Martial Artist. Go. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Can't wait to end this. Just a few more matches, technically. Spear Thrower versus the Mon. I'm calling it if they don't actually kill any. Oh, they didn't kill any of them. These guys take like 6 spears. That's quite a lot. Oh, faster reload coming into play. Good hits. Monk, you actually gotta hit them. What was that? You just fully swung over his head. That one's gotta hurt. It's one shot, one shot. Both missed. Monk takes game one. It can't be that hard to hit someone with this thing, can it? About the same start as last time. What a dodge! Monk, it is not that hard. Game three. In Tribal Spirit in Spear Thrower versus Monk. They actually killed one of the monks this time. We'll see if that pays off for them. It didn't pay off for them. Dynasty takes it and it is now 2-2. So Porter versus Tribal Infantry. Good shot, Porter. Close one. Close one for you, Porter. Two down, one to go. That is a dynasty win. Club Warrior versus the Ninja. Might actually have a chance with the bombs this time. He has barely enough HP to live through the bomb spin. Ninja takes game one. I think as long as he doesn't fall to his death, he's got this. Oh my god, the ninja actually won something. That's that's a lot of shamans. Okay, it's gonna take two hurricane slashes to kill the shaman. I mean, that's that group dealt with. One left. Shogun takes game one. Game two. It's kind of trading places with each other. And they wiped the floor with him that time. Chieftain and Dragon Warrior. This should not be very fun for the Chieftain. Nope, that's huge. He just actually bounced off him. This could be great for the Tamer. I mean, that's gonna be so many creatures on this field. So there's so many things on the screen. It wasn't even close, actually. Hold on a minute. Yeah, no, this wasn't close. Monkey King versus Tribal King. Go. One of the kings is already enraged. Honestly, he could probably do this without the clone. We'll be real. They've gotten me down about halfway. It's actually closer than I thought it would be. They're taking this Monkey King down like a very good chunk. I mean, I get that it's 6v1, but like still. Also, his arms are broken. Good backflip, Monkey King. 1v1. I actually had about the same health bar percentage. But obviously, there's been 5 other Tribal Kings who have fallen by this point. Oh my god. Okay. Farmer versus Viking. They have the speed boost to get back in. Wow, that was unfortunate. His shouting isn't successful. The headbutt is, though. It's one. Ad break in 60 seconds. The close shenanigans on that one. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, Tyler's one. It's 1-1. I know the Berserker wins in this matchup as well. Viking dub. And this one should also be a Viking dub. Not as dominant as I was expecting it to be. Berserker gets the dub though, like they said. Wasn't too worried. Tackling versus Axer. The mid-air catch too. This is a pretty nice matchup for the Ice Mage since these potion cells are just going to stand still. And Ice Mage wins. Not much I can do about that one. Okay, Harvester, are you washed? No, Harvester is not washed. Valgarl, Traveler. This is a match. Because they actually do get to cling on to the Valhalla and damage it in the air. Just whether or not the Traveler can actually deal enough damage to the Valhalla. What is this? Oh, he's dead. No. It's an alcohol dub. This should be in session one. If the crows don't up and he's in. He wants to keep coming back. And that's all the crows for see. Thor versus the wizard. That's so much damage! He's about to go enraged. Thor's got this. Last for today, Spooky versus Dark. The last set of matches for the day, yes. Yeah, the Vikings just absolutely blew out the Farmer faction in one of the worst, one of like the most one-sided victories we've seen in the tournament so far. Dark's already up 2-0 against Spooky. Do they outrange? They do outrange. Okay, this is Camel easy. Shielded Spike and Vampires go. This should very much still be like a pretty simple Vampire victory in Fame season. Yeah, she needed like 4 hits. And the Vampires just do too high damage to let that happen. Now we get into the meat of things here. Spore Witch versus the Wicked Whip. Ah, yes, my favorite. Spore Witch takes it. Banshee versus Tempest Strix. There's not much I can do in this. I mean, they're both gonna have Banshee Scream. This is not what you want to see if you're a unit like the Shadow Slice. That's also not what you want to see being shafted in one unit. Well, you don't want to see a unit like the Necromancer because that's so many skulls. That's gonna whittle through their HP so fast. They're already falling. That's why Necromancer's a really good unit. All right, same goes to you, Death Dealer. Actually, the tentacles might just insta kill. Nope, they didn't. GG's. That's fine. Okay, starts one. There's no way Dracula pulls this victory out, and then I already know that the Darkness Demon is gonna beat the Reaper. Oh my god, not even close to being close. I'm literally just gonna do 1v1. I don't even think it matters. Um, yeah, okay. That is it, though. Um, I don't know what to do. We'll like, go over standings at least. Now then, as we go over the standings, we are currently 6 rounds into this tournament of 11, so we're just about over halfway through with this. So in dead last, actually a tie, is both the Wild West and Tribal, both not having won a single match yet. Then, both Pirate and Farmer have only won one match. Ancient is really underperforming, well, somewhat to be expected, at an even 3-3. But then we have, what is this? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-way tie at 4-2 between Medieval, Viking, Renaissance, Dynasty, and Spooky. Then in second place right now is Dark at a 5-1. And in first place is Light, who is still currently undefeated. So, that being said, we are going to go ahead and raid out to Digi. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Next week, we continue this and also finish up, you know, some more stuff. But tomorrow will be our Roblox day. Kinda gotta wait for this to finish loading like that. Alright. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a good day.